That's why people think that I'm against them. No, I'm trying to protect the people from Satan that came from my planet. These are all the clues I found and I put together. And this is how I came up with my channel, because I knew it was going to be a Satan trick. And this is what I discovered not too long ago, that Satan was going to use the Sagittarius people to spread his message. And Satan is using the Mandela effect on the Orion Earth. That's why people think that I'm against them. No, I'm trying to protect the people from Satan that came from my planet. Here we go, down the rabbit hole. I'm not here to convince anybody to believe in my beliefs. All I'm here is to share my story, my journey with the Mandela effect, and this is what my channel is about, is to protect the Bible, to let people know that Jehovah is alive, he's very powerful, and he's in control. And another thing is to protect the people that came from my planet. Let's begin with the little prayer.
All right. Is Jesus the Bible or is he not? That's my only question. Answer it.
The answer is, in the beginning is the Word, and the Word is with God, and the Word was God. The same was in the beginning with God. All things are made by him, and without him not anything was made that was ever made. In him was life, and the life was the light of men, and the light shineth in darkness, and the darkness comprehended it not. And the darkness comprehended it not.
He said that Satan people will not understand this.
And the darkness comprehended it not.
This is Bluebeard 2011. He just found out that 3 of his kids are missing on this earth, and he doesn't know what to do about it.
Memory fall, whether it's something has changed, but the fact that land masses have changed. At first I thought that they were map manipulation, because it could just be map manipulation and everything else is just a time ripple. Could be why I'm missing 3 kids. Because if you went to the cops saying, look, 3 of my kids are missing because I think we've jumped time streams, mate, you'd be in a fucking madhouse in about 3 fucking seconds flat.
This is Dale Dufay talking about the soul, how it's splintered and fractured into billion pieces.
Our soul is splintered and fractured. It's amazing, but yet it's one and connected with this quantum entanglement.
Here's a genius kid, and some guy was asking about the Mandela effect. Why did the mirror on the wall changed?
Let's take your notebook, or let's take Mirror on the Wall, and like an old film, animated film. How did it actually change?
Well, it never changed. We changed. You see, we are moving relative to our universe.
Shark Talk from Manhattan, New York City, North America, Western Hemisphere, Earth, Solar System, Sagittarius Arm.
He is wrong. We're on the Orion Spur. This is Carl Sagan pointing out where we came from.
We would be way out here in the suburbs, in the countryside of the galaxy. We're not in any important place. All the stars you could see would be in a little place like that. And the Milky Way would be this band of light, 100 billion stars all together. The fact that we live in the outskirts of the galaxy.
String theory takes you before the Big Bang, before Genesis itself. And what does string theory say? It says that there is a multiverse of universes.
This is my disclaimer. Please read it. These are all the creators I followed for many years. This is Brent, the computer wizard, Bluebeard, Dolores Cannon, Ishmael Perez, and most of all, Dale Dufay. That's the teachings I follow. And this is his book, $5 ebook, non-profit. I just wanted to introduce you to my logos, and maybe some of you will be familiar with them. Let's go down the memory lane. These are the logos that I remember from my Earth. I believe I came from a different Earth. This is what I remember with the JFK car. There were 3 people in the car, in a white car. This is how I remember it. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. That got me pretty good. Chick-fil-A with an A, small a. The thinker. The right elbow was touching the left knee. It was crossed. Hand on the forehead. YouTube with the U. FedEx with 3 large letters and 2 little ones. Cornucopia, a banana, an apple, a pear, and some grapes. Jiffy, that's what I remember. Febreze with fabric softener. Fabric with the F-A. Breeze, because it smelled like a breeze. That's what I remember. Chick-fil-A, I don't remember the chicken face on the C. There was no C for me. It was a K and a small letter A at the end. That's how my logo it was on my memory. Ketchup, C-A-T-S-U-P, cat soup. That's how I remember it. 7-Eleven with just numbers. 150 people remember what I remember. 7-Eleven with the numbers. Walgreens with green letters. Walmart with the little flower in the middle. Large letters. Cornflakes with the K. And Guy Fawkes remembers what I remember. Sounds like he came from my planet. This is rare evidence. Google looks like little G's look like little 8s. Pepsi was on a red line. This was my Ford logo, how I remember it. The R, like cursive, it looked like an X. Dollar store, not Dollar Tree, it was dollar store. The Nike was going towards from the right to the left. Here's my Taco Bell, how I remember it. The Patriots, 5 stars. There was no red dot on my 7-Up. It was just a line. green on top on the street lights. That's how I remember everything. 52 states, Alaska 50, Hawaii 51, Puerto Rico 52. This is my journey to my old Earth. I'm going to introduce you to my planet where I came from. And this is how I remember it. My Earth was 4 times bigger. And the North Pole was called the Northern Arctic Continent. I had landmass on top of the North Pole. That's how I remember. Russia under ice and snow. Canada was under ice and snow. And South America under America. Just like that. That was the Mediterranean. It was pretty wide. It had a big gap with Gibraltar. The island of Gibraltar was there. New Zealand to the 10 o'clock position on the left side. I believe that's where the plane on the 310 disappeared. I believe the pilot was looking for New Zealand. These were my sunsets. They were rare, very rare on my planet to see a red sky, orange sky, because my sun was orange, not yellow, orange. And it was on fire, just like a sun on fire, not a light. That's how I remember my sun, just like this. I had a yellow moon. And on my Earth, these are my capitals of my states, how I remember them. This is my atlas, how I started, and then this is how I tweaked it to fit to my memories. And there's the Northern Arctic Continent on top. The Atlantic Ocean was the biggest ocean there was on my Earth. A lot of people don't believe that we're on a different Earth. This star system, they have 13 signs on the zodiac. I want to introduce you to the new horoscope that they're trying to hide. But you're on a different Earth with the new sky, new heaven, just like the Bible says. Revelations 21, verse 1. Here are the correct dates and signs. This means you're on a different Earth with a different star system. And this is your new body. You're inside of a new avatar, and this is your new skull. Because we're inside a new avatar to fit this Earth. Each Earth has a different vibration, and it has a different avatar to suit the Earth that we got transferred to. A lot of people remember the heart being on the left side. You are correct. The body that you're in right now, it's the heart, it's in the middle. This is your new skull. Those eye sockets are filled. This is where the Mandela effect originated from. Dragon Con Convention, Satan Convention. And Satan is using Fiona Broome, a paranormal investigator, a witch, to spread the Mandela effect, To me, this Mandela effect is very satanic. And 7 years ago, I knew
There
it
shall
was going
arise
to be a
false
problem.
Christs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect.
For I testify unto every man that heareth the words of the prophecy of this book, if any man shall add unto these things, God shall add unto him the plagues that are written in this book. And if any man shall take away from the words of the book of this prophecy, God shall take away his part out of the book of life, and out of the holy city, and from the things which are written in this book.
The coming of the lawless one is according to the working of Satan, with all power, signs, and lying wonders, and with all unrighteous deception among those who perish, because they did not receive the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this reason, God will send them strong delusion, that they should believe the lie, that they all may be condemned who did not believe the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness.
And I do believe we got moved again because Sandy Diva show. Everybody's having dual memories, and last night she showed a lot of fireworks that we never saw before, and they never existed. This is the first residue I found, and the oldest from the 1800s, to prove that there was travelers that came from our planet that knew the Bible. This is called residue evidence, and these travelers never knew they were on the Orion Earth. This is to prove that there was travelers ahead of us that remember the lion. The lion is back on Sagittarius Earth. We're on the Orion Earth, where the wolf is in the Bible. If you can see the Dead Sea Scrolls, it says wolf. The Bible never changed. It always has been wolf, never the lion.
The scariest verse in the New Testament is verse 11 of 2 Thessalonians 2, that God himself will deceive you. I can think I'm very clever, I'm smart, I know the Bible, but if God tries to deceive me, I'm finished. For the people, it says God will send upon them a deluding influence so that they may believe what is false. What is false? Read your scripture. God will make them believe a lie.
The next residue is going to be about the lion and the lamb. And this proves that 1822, somebody remembered the lion and the lamb. That means the Mandela effect has always been. It's just something that a secret that we were not supposed to know about it. And Satan brought it out and turned it against us. That's why I'm trying to help the people from other creators that are misguiding the Sagittarius people. People think I'm against them. No, I'm trying to protect the people that came from my planet. And this is the tree of life. This is what I understand about the multiverse. The leaves are the multiverses. The branches are the different universes. Our avatars are already on the earths. There is no traveling needed. This is the reason I can't prove anything, because all my proof stays behind on the old earth. Nothing physical can travel with us. I did not arrive on a UFO. My spirit traveled. The Mandela effect is not about changes. You're seeing differences on different earths. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your support.